Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Wakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those fillet just pushing truth across the four corners of our faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, this is the brother. I'm on the bite. From the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Real quick sitting, just want to get into just about, how, just really about, slavery, slavery for the so-called white man, Esau, Edomites, the nation of Edom, really red, how they gonna go into slavery for all the rape, rob, and murder they done to the so-called Negro Latino natives. The Lord's chosen, the Lord's chosen people. How they gonna get the Lord Yahweh. He's gonna pay back. He's gonna pay back for all. He's gonna pay back onto Esau. He's gonna get Esau his just due. For all what he done. To the so-called Negro, Latino natives, Israelites. And what he done to the earth and so forth, man. And Lord Yahweh, he's gonna, make his word gonna be true, and it's gonna happen. These devils, so-called man, Esau, Edomites, the elites of Esau, are going to go into slavery. And that's prophecy. That's gonna happen. Once the Lord Yahweh returns and takes his place down in America, Babylon the Great, then what's to come next is rulership. The next rulers are gonna be the so-called Negro Latino Israelites. That's gonna take these devils, the so-called man Esau, Edom into captivity. But I'm getting to it. Joel 3:7. Behold, I will rise them out of the place whither you have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. So yeah. So Lord Yahweh, he's gonna raise, he's gonna raise so-called Negro Latino natives out of, what we've been sold to, slavery. He's gonna deliver the elect of the nation Israel. So I'm gonna slow down. He's gonna deliver the elect of the nation Israel out of this captivity by way of the so-called UFO chariots, and he's gonna return. He's gonna pay back. He's gonna get this devil by way of, his own blessing, which is the sword. He's gonna send those thermal missiles, towards America, Babylon the Great, and destroy it off the face of the earth. That's that recompense upon his own head, man. It's gonna come back on him. You reap what you sow. You reap violence, and that violence gonna come back onto you. And that's how, that's how this so-called man Esau, Edomite kingdom gonna go down, by way of violence. When Lord Yahweh returns, and he's gonna put fire to this place, and then wipe out America, Babylon the Great. Different parts of the countries too gonna get hit with missiles, but America, Babylon the Great is the main target. That's gonna be utterly burnt up. But from there, I'm gonna go to let's see. So I'm gonna go to Joel 3:8, and I would sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians and to the people far off, for the Lord has spoken it. So yeah, that's a future prophecy that's gonna come true. Like I say, these devils, so-called man Esau, Edomites had took us into slavery, to the Israelites into slavery. We're gonna do the same to them. They sold our children and so forth on the auction blocks and all that, to different other nations and so forth. We're gonna do the same thing to them. We're gonna sell their children, and children and so forth into different nations. Their women and all that gonna be auctioned off, hauled off, however it may be, how they set up. It's gonna be a different way of hauling, Edomites. They're gonna be Tell you, man, you can't really imagine, but they're gonna be pulled and hauled off, you know, harshly, no remorse whatsoever, dragged or whatever, you know, for all they done to so-called Negro Latino natives. They deserve it all. They deserve double what's coming to them, you know. These devils, they ain't let up on the so-called Negro Latino natives, when they, had us in slavery. It's kind of letting up now because of the Lord, His grace, to, for this word, so this truth could go out by way of the internet and so forth, so you get this truth, But it's gonna be a point where, the Lord Yahweh gonna cut it off, and then, all hell gonna break loose and so forth, and those that have not been sealed, from sealed of this knowledge of this truth, or believe, or believe in this truth, knowledge, understand the Lord, gonna be destroyed. Those that didn't believe in the words of the Lord, gonna be destroyed right along with the so-called white man Esau, Edom. 2/3 gonna come back in the kingdom though as babies, but like I say, the nation Edom, Esau, Edom, they gonna come to the kingdom. They're gonna build up the kingdom as slaves. Then the first fruits of slavery gonna be the bankers and those elites, man, of Esau, Edom, man. Those Amalekites, man. Amalek. So I'm gonna go from there to go to Isaiah 14:2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So that's what's gonna happen, man. We gonna, these other nations, the Esau, Edomites, the other nations as well, gonna be, servants and handmaids, to the so-called Negro Latino natives. They're gonna be captives we were, to these other nations, but to the so-called Esau, Edom, they took us captive, and they're gonna be captives as well, in chains and so forth, man. Building up the kingdom, man. Hardcore slavery bondage, man. No let up, let up on these devils, man. It's like I said, it's well deserved, man. These devils got a lot coming to them, man. Like I say, I don't know how they ain't gonna get through the first 500 years of slavery, but they gonna get through because they got double. They got double of, the portion, man. Double cup, man. So shit, But like I say, we're gonna rule over our oppressors, man. The one is over the so-called Negro Latino natives now, We're gonna rule over them, man. We're gonna rule over these devils, man, that, deceive the so-called Negro Latino natives and so forth, man. Had us, divided amongst each other and, doing mischief, all his unrighteous decrees and so forth, man, that he tried to keep the so-called Negro Latino natives down from, rising up, But the devil can't stop this truth, though. What's really what the so-called white man Esau even afraid of is his truth. And I say, why you see the men of great millstone from the apostle elders of great millstone, from the apostle elders of great millstone, and the brethren, that's teaching the truth of the word of the Lord, this what the devil feel. This truth, this knowledge, man. Because they know that, this is the word of the Lord is true, This truth, like how it's been brought out, the understanding of, the mysteries, understanding of the words of the Lord is being brought forth, and revealing this devil, the so-called man Esau, Edom, who he is, and telling them what his future holds, the nation of Edom, what their future hold. It's slavery, man. Slavery, No getting around it, man. Why scripture say, rejoice, all daughter of Edom. So rejoice now. But in the future to come, when this place is done, when the Lord Yahweh shall return and burn this place up, you devils going into hardcore slavery, man. Ain't no getting away from it. Ain't no escaping the will of the Lord, the wrath of the Lord, you gonna get y'all devils gonna get y'all's, man. Y'all got y'all's coming, man. Y'all got y'all payback. The payback's coming for it, for all y'all done, man. Y'all not gonna get away. y'all thinking y'all getting away. I ain't gonna get away, man. You know. But from there, um, so I'm gonna read Isaiah 14:3. And it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from that fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou what was made to serve. So yeah, gonna be a point of time where Lord Yahweh is gonna give us rest from our sorrows and all the pressing, all this hurt and pain, and agony and so forth, man. No more confusion, no more madness amongst Israel. No, we're gonna be at peace, man. That's what it's all about, man. Having that peace, man. Amongst our nation. Our people not going at each other for over small things, what it may be, material things, whatever it may be, that Jake, kill each other for, those curses, really it's the curses. But it's gonna be done away with once the Lord Yahweh returns, and then Lord Yahweh return, establish the kingdom of the nation of Israel. Israelites, kingdom are gonna be established, righteous kingdom gonna be established on the earth, So from there, I'm ending off with Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. That means if you have understanding spiritually, if you understand this, do you get this? Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So yeah, so the one that led the so-called Negro Latino natives into captivity, they're gonna go into captivity, hardcore slavery, And the one that killed with the sword gonna be killed with the sword, So-called man Esau Edom, that was his blessing. That's how he got this kingdom, by way of, taking it by violence. But it's gonna come back on him by his own sword, that he got, which is the thermonuclear missiles. That's gonna be shot towards America, Babylon the Great, in different parts of the earth. Not all the countries of the earth are gonna get hit with missiles, but certain parts. How the Lord Yahweh has set up. Everything with Lord Yahweh controls everything. So but the missiles, the thermonuclear missiles, gonna ultimately, most of the thermonuclear missiles ultimately gonna hit America, Babylon the Great. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna come down on the so-called man Esau Edom, the nation Edom, man. That destruction and wrath from the Lord Yahweh Shai. So me myself, hopefully I'm part of righteous knowing, and the patient faith of the saints, man. That we patiently wait and have faith that we waiting for the Lord Yahweh Shai return to take down the so-called man Esau Edom, man. And to get that, and to have no more to deal with, this wicked madness of the so-called man Esau Edom and his ways, man. And take the devils into slavery and change, which really they should be in change anyway. They shouldn't be loose right now, man. And get beat down, man. And serve the real power, really the ones that really supposed to be in power. But everything the Lord set up, but the so-called man Esau Edom kingdom is finna be out the door, man. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. So again, I'd like to give all praise and glory to you. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sisters, and brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters to do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh Shai keep firm with that. Say shalom.